Well, hello, my dear champions for PU2 boards. I hope all of you are doing good. Welcome to Diksha Karnataka YouTube channel. I am your teacher, your mentor Ankit Sir, asking you to join me on a very special session today on how the strategy for your boards examination for mathematics. Since the date is out now, your math is for PU2 is on 3rd March, which gives us very less time, sir. So for whatever the time we have, how can we plan our work, what to prioritize, how can we get better every day? For that I have come here, bacha. Whatever you have done so far, it's okay. From here you can start again and get those extremely good marks. Believe me, you can do it, but you have to be consistent from here also. If you fail to do the fail to be consistent from here also, then I don't know how to say that what is going to be your result, bacha. But if you are consistent from today, from this day, then obviously you can score a very good marks in your PU2 boards math examination, right? So we'll talk about everything in detail, the syllabus, the revision plan, the chapter that we take, how to take it, what to approach in the chapter, everything will be discussed in the session only. So please be tuned for this thing to be able to understand how to prioritize, how to organize your work for mathematics for your PU2 boards examination. Coming on, first thing for you, have a look what's coming on, sir. How many days that we have left, sir? Right now, please check, bacha. In your hand you have how much days? So December, 3 weeks are left. January, February is there, bacha. Okay, yes, you have to. Now the thing is, I cannot have this answer from you, sir. I have New Year's, I have Christmas, whatever plans are there, that can be secondary thing for now. Right now you have given your time to study to other things, right? That's why if you are struggling today, means what? You have given the time to study to other things. Now you have to give the time for other things to study, to get the benefit in the studies, right? So you have had fun, now you're struggling, so now completely focus on studies. You'll have fun with your scores also. You'll like very good scores in your boards examination. So have a look. Total of 13 chapters are there in your PU2 portions. Okay, 90 days almost is left for your examination. It means you have to really buckle up, because you can see it looks 90 days, sir, we can do it, but if you go question by question, topic by topic, you'll feel less. You have to do calculus, you have to do matrices, you have to go through the difficult questions. So all of that thing, miscellaneous questions to be covered up, then only you can come out saying that I can score a very good marks. So the 90 days will be very less, bacha, if you are not very serious about the things. But if you are serious, then I'm telling you 90 days is more than enough to score a very good marks in your examination. And to support that, we have come up with the solution. Okay, means after making a preparation, after revising everything, how will you know that everything is going good or not, sir? For that, we have PU2 Success Blueprint Test Series starting from 15th December. Lot of students have already enrolled. You also please enroll today. Do not think, I'll tell you what will happen. You will not enroll today, no problem. On the day of 25th, 24th, sir, I should have done it. Okay, then you will actually miss couple of tests. So don't do that. Enroll right now so that the first test, which when it goes live on 15th of December, please have a look. When the first test goes live, 15th December 2024. This date is very important. When this goes live, you should be able to take this first test. Again, first 4 tests, total will be total 12 tests will be there in this unique Success Blueprint Test Series. Why unique, sir? Because you will not find a test series like this for your PU2 portions available at this rate in the market right now. This is the best that you're gonna get. I'm telling you, we are putting a lot of effort from our side to make sure that you get that advantage from if you are having this test series with you. Chaliye. So in that first 14, this test series launching on 15th December, you have 12 mock tests. Okay, out of 12 you have 4 part tests and 8 full length tests. Part test means you'll have PCM together in the first 4 tests. Syllabus will be given to you once you purchase the test series, and 8 full length subject-wise tests will be also available to you. Okay, now apart from this, what are you going to get after this purchase? First of all, you'll get mock test papers, PDF solutions. Not only that, you'll get solutions videos also for the mock test paper, and most important thing, you'll get doubt clarification classes. Think about it. That itself should be so much valued, but we are putting it. I know not all the bachas can purchase a very high price test series. For that, we have kept it very low. Right now, going for $599. If you go ahead and purchase it late, maybe let's say by the end of December or January, it'll be back to the price of $1,200. Okay, so make sure that you buy today and have this arsenal, have this armor ready for your examination. Moving on, analyze your preparation. What it means, bacha? It means where you stand right now. Let's let's say you can be somebody who's struggling in calculus and good in matrix determinant or vector 3D. Good, you have advantage right now. If you are somebody who's good in both the units, it means again you are way ahead in the preparation. But if you are somebody who's struggling in both these units, it means that you need to put more effort in these chapters, in this unit, so that you have to work out every day, work solving questions, practicing solving questions every day to get ahead in the preparation, right? So you have to analyze your preparation. More than 50% of the chapters you have completed. Check here which side you are on right now. Check the unit, write the unit list and check which side you are on right now. 50% of the chapters. For example, I can write chapter number 1. Sir, relation and function. I'm done with that. Okay, 100%. Like that, you can do the analysis for all the chapters. Again, you can see the chapters which have completed what, less than 50%. So where you stand. First of all, overall analysis. Whether you are, let's say there are 4 units in your PU2 portions, 5 units in your PU2 portion. So in that total syllabus, where you stand right now, whether you are on the yellow side or on the red side. So please let me know that, okay, in the comment section. Sir, we are doing very good, or we are struggling, sir. I promise you I'll work hard on this. Okay, so I will be very happy to see your comments in that. And then after making this analysis, make sure that you also analyze the chapters in the chapter where you stand right now. So you have to know where you stand, then only you can work on it. Moving on, your goal. What's goal, sir? The goal is to score centum out of out marks in mathematics. Sir, is it practically possible? Yes, it is. It's not impractical at all. It is possible if you are consistent with me on a platform, watching all the sessions, watching all the concept videos, solving all the questions that I'm giving it to you, and learning from NCERT. I'm sure that you can score a very good marks in your maths, and even if you are very consistent, you can score centum as well. Chaliye. Looking at the weightage of a chapter, bacha, how will it look like? Have a look. So if you look at this, so again, if I take this percentage category over here, vectors, matrices and calculus makes most of the things in your syllabus portions. Check here, calculus is almost 60%, including what, relation and function and ITF. Vector 3D if you see, and the probability almost 25%, and matrix determinant 15%. Okay, so make sure that you are giving time accordingly. Okay, but again, do not get lost in calculus. What happens is bacha starts integration, and for 15 days then integration only. You have to be very precise. Don't worry about it. I will give you a month-wise weekly plan when you can do what. If you want to follow that, make sure that you follow that and stick to it. Now, what's the action plan now? First of all, we got to know what's the goal, where we stand, okay, the time at hand, and now maths action plan for PU2. Have a look, bacha. So first of all is what? Knowing the current exam pattern and syllabus. Once you know this, next, what you need? Pattern, I know, sir. Next, I need resources. I must know where to study from. So what you can study from, we'll talk about that also. Formula sheet you must be prepared with. You must have formula sheet ready for all the chapters. Okay, if you can make it by yourself, very good. If you can't, please arrange it that you are having the corrected one formula sheet with you. Okay, get a formula sheet, but verify it once from your side. Okay, sir. Strategy for calculus or any particular chapter. I'm going to give you a calculus strategy. How can you approach that particular chapter, and same you can apply similar to that fashion to other units as well. Okay, now weekly plan, we'll also talk about weekly plan, means how can we see in your December, in January, like that. And revision strategy we'll also see mock test strategy. Very important. After doing all the revision, you have to write the mock test. That's why the test series is here, sir. Okay, great. Understanding your exam pattern, bacha. If you check here the exam pattern, the exams and the questions were coming like this category: MCQ, fill in the blanks, 1 marker, 15 questions here, 5 questions here. Again, no option over here. You have to write all the 15. Okay. Moving on to short answer, 2 marker. Total 5 questions will be given. You have to write only 3. So 6 marks over there. Again, short answer 3 marker. 5 questions will be given to you. You have to answer only 3, like that. And short answer 3 marker. Again, you'll have an option. Long answer 5 marker option, and short answer 3 marker also option will be given to you for the exam paper pattern. Please check out the latest blueprint available on the State PU Board official site, or you can find it from different sources also. But please check the latest blueprint for your examination for the weightage. Okay, and let me know that you know this thing properly, you are prepared for this. One thing is prepared, sir, I know what is my exam pattern. Moving on, if you check the weightage of the chapter, How it is, sir? From your blueprint again. So if you see relation functions has 9 marks. Okay, so I'll tell you the grouping. So please check here. Continuity, application of derivative, integrals, application of integral and differential equation. So 1 2 3 4 5 chapters here. 1 2 3 4 5 chapters here. Check the weightage. 17 18 5 and 8 marks. This again including what? The optional part. Means you'll have a internal option, right, in the given question paper. So from there it is like that. Okay, now if you include this with the first 2 chapters, why including the first 2 chapters, sir? Because you can see the application will be the relation functions. Sometimes you can see now in all the calculus you use functions all the time. That's why very important to know relation functions. Again, this is part 2. Part 1 was done in PU1. 9 mark can come from there. Simple chapter. If you prepared it, if you've not prepared it, go ahead, watch my session on relation functions from KSET series. You'll get all the questions, all the varieties of questions done. Again, you can watch in the midterm series and the Brahma series also. So I've done this chapter 3 times. Go ahead, check it out and learn all the concepts by solving all the problems. ITF also very important. You can see the property of ITF is used in the calculus. That's why 6 marks is there. Simple chapter. Please do it. So club these together with the calculus. Whenever you're doing calculus, club them together. Chali. Now matrix determinant. Little bit calculative is there, but you have to practice. If you practice together, in a week, only matrices, what will happen? That flow will come to solve the problems. So again, you can see 12 plus 9. Again, these marks are including what? The optional marks. Chali. Vector 3D is also having 8 plus 6, and linear programming 6 marks, easy 6 marks, okay, and probability 2, 8 marks. So weightage is for the PU2 looks like this. The resources, check out the resources. First thing and the most important thing, if you are not doing anything else, it's okay, but this cannot be missed. NCERT has to be done thoroughly, bacha. Non-negotiable. Every question in the NCERT should be done by you, and you should not have any doubt. The point of NCERT means you should do all the questions in NCERT, revise all the concepts, and please refer a latest NCERT. If you don't have available with you offline copy, online copy is available for free on the platform, okay, on the website. Go check that out, and from there you study NCERT completely. Go ahead and learn all the concepts. Go ahead and learn all the questions, including solved examples, miscellaneous, everything you have to learn. And one more thing, very important, very important. You should not have any doubt in the NCERT problems. All questions should be done means what? All questions is solved and should be solvable by you. Because what happens, let's say I missed 3 questions in integral, sir. I cannot solve that. But what if those 3 questions comes in the examination and you lose marks there? So don't do that. Do not have this in your preparation. Please avoid this mistake. Every question in NCERT should be done and should be doable by you when it comes in examination, because the questions comes from that pattern only. So NCERT is very important. Again, you can watch our videos, okay, for only quick concept. You can see my videos now. Initially only I take, means you don't have to solve the KSET problems for PU2 preparation. What you can do is initial video you'll have only concept. So revise the concept that you think that you need to revise from my KSET maths video. The playlist is available. Go ahead, check it out. Short notes. Make your own short notes. How comes, sir, we don't have time, sir. But right now you're saying you don't have time. What about in January? You won't have time to again go through all the NCERT, all the videos again. What are you going to do? When you're reading right now, when you're learning right now, make your own short notes. Okay, make one separate notebook. Prepare a separate notebook for mathematics. In that, let's say I started integration, I write short notes, sir. Whatever I feel in your language. For example, sir, I felt this question is like this, so write it like, acha, I thought like this. So whatever statement comes to your mind, if you're solving a problem, if you think it is important, write it down. List it down there. Okay, this will help you recall better when you are coming for the final revision. So please have the short notes ready. Do not take someplace else notes, but if it is very useful too, you can take their notes also. But try to make a simple, small, short notes for the chapter-wise thing for yourself. Maintain one separate maths notebook. Brahma series is going on right now, which we are revising most expected questions from all the categories, all the chapters from NCERT, from PYQ section. So please follow the Brahma series also. Very good. If you are watching the series, you will say that, yeah, it is very good, sir. Okay. PYQs. After doing all of this, how to check whether you're ready or not? Attempt the PYQs. Okay, follow the blueprint and solve the model test paper given by your board. And last but not the least, very important, I did integration, sir. What I'm gonna do at the end, I'll keep a question list. In that, I'll list out questions from the previous year questions of your particular chapter and write it over there. How come, sir? When I come back for the final revision, na bacha, Okay, when I come back for the final revision, I can just revise the concept quickly and solve this questions list. If I'm able to do that comfortably, then I don't have to revise everything thoroughly again. But if I'm getting stuck, then I can go back to particular concept and revise, then come back and try the questions again. Got it? I'll talk about the question list in detail. Don't worry about it. Let's move on to, so if you are on a platform, if you want to use our platform to learn the concept that you are missing out or you need to work more on, please refer to the videos available on our playlist for maths, for physics, for chemistry, for bio, whatever it is your subject. It's available for free on our platform. Check out the playlist. Okay, chaliye. Great. Now how to make question list, this is very important. So as I said, let us say we are dealing with integral, sir. Okay, my integral is the topic. Now question number 1 from PYQ. Okay, let's say it is x sin x dx. X sin x dx. Okay, if you integrate this, this question is there. So after solving the entire chapter, learning all the concept, at the end keep a page only for the question list like this and list out all the questions. Integral of log x from the PYQ. Try to do it from PYQ, but if you find some good questions also, you can do that. Okay, in this form, dx upon x square minus a square, like that. List down the questions. Okay, and then when you're coming back for the final revision, what you're gonna do? Try to attempt these questions. If you first you have to revise the chapter from your short notes. Once you're done with the revision from the short notes, try to solve these questions. If you can solve these questions, very good, means you are done. You are able to recall all these questions. Make sure that you put difficult level questions here, so that you are challenged. So put the difficulty level little high. Difficulty level put little high. Difficulty plus you put, means little difficult question also you put over here. Once you do that, and you can solve all these questions very easily, it means you are prepared for the chapter, move on to the next chapter. But if you get stuck over here, go back to the particular concept, revise it and come back and solve these questions again. Don't revise and leave. Revise and solve the question again. Try again. See whether you can solve it now or not. What you do, I know that if you get stuck, you'll go back, check the formula, then you move on. Oh, okay, like this, sir. I'll do like this, sir. Fine, sir. Understood, sir. Don't do that, bacha. Have a look of the questions, solve the questions. Okay. Then you go back, check the solution, check the concept, and then do this question, attempt this question again without having any help. If you can do that without that help, it means you are prepared from that particular concept point of view. Okay. So analyze the last 5 years question paper. How to pick the questions? Again, PYQ you can take. Please check. Please refer PYQs only. Okay. Identify the most repeated questions from there. If you can see, you can refer any PYQ book. In that you can see, you will find this question was asked in 2023, 2022, like that. So please check that question which is repeated, the similar kind which is repeated. Keep that in the question list. Means make this question list very effective. This question list should have PYQs, repeated questions in the PYQs, and difficult problems. Difficult problem is a must. Okay. Alright, then note down the other questions asked in the examination. Okay, so make this question list very efficient, because this will be your, like a Brahmastra going in your exam preparation at the last minute. I cannot revise the entire NCERT, sir. I cannot do all the questions in the NCERT, sir, on a day before examination, but I can have a look from the question list that I prepared from all the chapters. Don't you agree? So please prepare the question list for all the chapters. Great. Moving on to the one chapter. I'm taking one chapter strategy. You can just refer to this or apply to this for other chapters also. Have a look. First of all, learning the concepts. Learn all the concepts first. See whatever the formulas are applied. Okay. Let's say continuity. Definition of continuity. What is it? Solve the questions on the defining a function, even odd function, making a branch of a modulus function, where the function is positive, where the function is negative. I have done those questions in my regular series. Go ahead and check in Brahmastra also. Okay. Recall points means for any concept that you are there or any question that is there, create a recall point. From there means you can mark, like for example, I'm doing a question. Let's say the question is based upon even function. So write the even function definition over there. From there you can recall the entire concept. So create, if you're thinking that concept is difficult to understand or be really difficult to remember, you feel now as a student, sir, I don't think I can remember all of this when I come back and see this thing after 7 days or 10 days. Then do one thing, create a recall point. Create a line, write a line in your own language, thinking that if I can think of this line, I will be able to recall at least 60% of this concept. So please remember this. Write a single statement for this particular whatever you feel, what is your understanding of this concept, write one line. When you come back for the revision, just read that line, you'll create the recollection. So write the recall points. Then for each category, for each chapter, minimum 10 to 15 questions you have to solve. If you can solve more, please do it, but 10 to 15 questions. And how to pick questions? Again, PYQs you can pick, difficult questions you can pick, challenging questions you can pick. Don't pick simple questions. So at least 15 to 20 questions, 10 to 15 questions you can solve on each category of your concept which is there in the calculus. It's a big unit. So let's say continuity, 10 questions you can solve. Differentiability, again 10 questions you can solve. Differentiation rules, 15-20 questions you can solve. Like that, bacha, please check. Mark the topics and questions. What's the meaning of that? For example, let's say you're making notes, short notes, or solving questions in the chapter calculus, let's say differentiation. You got stuck in one of the questions or concept. Make a note of it. Mark that point. When you're coming back, revise that again. Means give it a special importance, a special time for that topics that you are getting stuck in. So that's why I'm saying mark the topics and questions where you're getting stuck. Okay, that you feel it is difficult. So please mark them. Wherever you are stuck or you need to give more time to it, so dedicate special time for that. Special time for those topics. And always remember, keep in your mind high weightage chapters. So give more attention to that chapter. Okay. Solve miscellaneous questions and Brahma series, then exercise questions. Miscellaneous questions, why? Because they're difficult, challenging. Once you're done with all of this, go ahead and challenge yourself in the miscellaneous problems, and then solve questions from my Brahma series for mathematics. Okay. Then if you want to solve some exercise questions also, you will be completely prepared from the particular chapter. Revise daily and give a test every Sunday. Every Sunday we are getting a test on our platform. Go ahead, check the test for KPL. Previously we have conducted as well. Again, we are coming up every week with a 100-hour challenge. So give a test. Okay. Let's say you're not be able to sync with our chapters, then you can take 10-15 questions and solve them on the Sunday. So give a small test chapter wise on Sunday. Or unit wise. Let's say you're done calculus, so give a test for unit calculus on Sunday. Take 20 questions and solve it. Okay, chali. Question list. I've talked about this question list. Very, very important. This is most important thing, bacha. You don't feel right now, but once you come back for the final revision, this is thing that will make your life very, very simple. So this is very, very important. Question list. Have a look. Okay, great. Continue. Now I've taken some topics over here. So what are the important topics in this particular unit calculus? Continuity and differentiability means definition of the continuity, definition of the differentiability, and solve questions on them. Basically, when the function is defined in branches, x greater than 0 function is different, x less than 0 function is different. Solve those kind of questions. Finding a variable for that question. So please make sure that you solve the questions in both continuity and differentiability. Finding the limits. Learn that. Learn the standard formula of limits also, because it's important to solve questions on them. Okay, the questions will come using limits that you have to solve using limits. So you have to know some standard definitions of limits as well. So please recall the limits definitions also. Chaliye. Differentiation rules, you have to know all of them. Okay, all the formulas you should know. Integration formula list, you must prepare from your side to keep the integration list ready with you. Particular functions, they are big integrations, you might forget it. Let's try to make a pattern out of it. I have done that in our sessions. Go ahead and check it out, and you will be able to recall that easily in your examination. AOD and AOI. Okay, very important. Okay, one thing I have missed here, differential equations. I missed here, differential equations also is there. Okay, so these are chapters based upon the integration and differentiation. If you're done with these two, it means you can solve questions on these also. Just practice them. Okay, you might find difficult in differential equation, but with practice you will be able to overcome it. I'm very sure. So give your time for AOD and AOI also. So these are the topics in the calculus, okay, that you have to work on. Great. Moving on, now month-wise plan. So for December, week number 2, starting from 9th December to 14th December, give it to relation and function, ITF and probability. So we can do it. Of course you can do it. 1 week means 7 days, right? 6 days. If you keep the Sundays for for your mock papers, then you can do relation function in 1 day, right? How much is there? Not much is there, so please revise it. As I said, you have to be consistent, you have to work hard now. Okay, only 90 days is left. ITF also you can do quickly, and probability. Okay, week 3, 15th you can do linear programming. 15th I've kept for linear programming, bacha. Okay, now 16 to 21 continuity and differentiability and AOD. Okay, next what? Your mock test you can give on 22nd. Moving on, week number 4 for the December, you can use for matrix and determinant, and this 29th you can use for mock test and revision, because there will be more than one day. So try to revise the things that you have done in the December month. Okay, revise them again. Achha, one more thing, weekly do the revision of everything that you've learned. Let's say Monday to Friday, whatever you've learned, revise it on Saturday or Sunday. Do a 1 hour revision. From where? From your short notes. Okay, that's why short notes are very important. Week 1 of January, integrals you can dedicate, big unit, lot of questions are there. So practice all the questions. Only one chapter I've given over here. 5th January you can write a mock test and PYQs you can attempt. From here, week number 2, AOI and differential equation you can take bacha. If you want, you can solve some integrals over here also. Week 3, vector and 3D you can take. Week 4, full revision. Week 4, full revision means for 7 days, take questions from questions list that you prepared chapter wise and solve all these questions in the week 4. Keep going back to the concepts. If you're getting stuck in a question, go back and revise. Go back and revise. It's not a mock test. Week 4 is not a mock test for January. It is, let's say, take a question list from determinant function, solve them, getting stuck, go back, recall, and then come back and solve them again. Like that, do for all the chapters for week 4 of January. Okay, and in between Sundays, keep writing mocks, bacha. Okay, that's why I've written over here as full revision. Moving on, sir. February is the time when you will feel that okay, exam is right around the corner, pressure will be there. But if you have done this much what I've asked you in December and January, then you will feel very confident. Then you'll see that okay, you are assured that you have done your preparation, no worries whatsoever over there. So what you can do, revision. From where? Short notes. From where? Questions list. Okay, getting stuck, watch the videos quickly. Okay, and then come back and learn the questions, concepts, and solve the questions. Okay, mock test is very important. Okay, so write mock test in the month of February. If you've done the mock test, let's say, write them again. If you, let's say, last time you got a mock test and you scored 70 marks in that, write again and try to score 90 marks this time. Okay, so keep writing the mock test again and again. One more thing, what students do know, they write mock, let's say today they wrote mock test 1, next day after 2 days they're writing mock test 2 without any, let's say mock test 1 you wrote, you got 70 marks. You did not do anything to rectify those 30 marks that you lost, and you're again writing mock test number 2. Don't do that. Mock test 1 you did, analyze your mock test. Last step, analyze your mock test and see where you got wrong, where you're struggling, where you made a silly error. So go ahead and check that out from the concept that you have learned, revise that, make that better, and then you write mock test number 2. Keep a gap of at least 1 day between 2 mocks, or if not 1, it will be good if you can keep a gap of 2 days between 2 mocks. Okay, so write let's say today Monday writing a mock, then Tuesday, Wednesday gap, Thursday you're gonna write another mock. Okay, so like that you can keep 2 days gap between 2 mocks, successive mocks, test papers, and keep the time to analyze, evaluate your paper that you have written. Okay, and do the self-evaluation, because you will know what, while writing it, you were under pressure, time management was there, everything was there, so you were under pressure, so you might have missed something. But when you're evaluating it, you will have, okay, see, I could have done this better, I could have written this in this way if I had more time. So you can work around that and get better in your mock test answer writing skills. Okay, so please make sure that you make your own self evaluation. Don't give it to your teacher, so please evaluate. They might do it for you, but don't do it from your side. It will make you better. So make the analysis and do the self evaluation of your mock test paper. Keep a gap of at least 2 days between 2 mocks. Okay, chaliye. Moving on, revision strategy, sir. High weightage topics will be revised first, bacha. Okay, and in this you can see that highest weightage is calculus, so give priority to that. Practice questions from the questions list weekly. I told you, you prepared question list means every week whatever the high weightage chapter is there, don't forget that. Let's say I'm doing right now, sir, vector 3D. I'm doing vector 3D, sir, but last 10 minutes you can just have a look of the formulas, or last 10 minutes you can do 2 questions from the integration. Means let's say you're doing vector 3D but high weightage is calculus, so give that time to that. Weekly you can revise one concept from the high weightage also. Do not completely leave it out. Sir, I want to do high weightage first, I finished calculus, sir, then I went for vector 3D, went for probability, and then forgot all the calculus. This can happen, right, for anyone. So for what you have to do, whatever chapter you're studying right now or today, in chemistry, in physics, wherever you are, what you can do, whatever you're studying, good, but keep revising the high weightage chapters every day, little. So it'll keep the bridge between the concepts. So make sure that you have that. Practice questions from the questions list. Revise using short notes only. It saves time. Okay, it makes your short notes. Let's say for example, sir, how can I trust my short notes? No, don't worry about that. Just make it. Next time when you revise, you find a mistake, change that. It's your own short notes. You can change it. So, but make a very effective short note so that you are able to recall everything at the last minute for the final revision. Okay, revise the wrong questions regularly. What is the meaning of wrong questions? Wrong questions means where you got stuck. Okay, the question problems that you got stuck, the concept that you got stuck, keep coming back to it again and again. Okay, regularly. Mock test strategy, give chapter wise test every week till January. Okay, try to give, let's say calculus, I'm giving integration, sir, or I'm giving on vectors, sir, determinants, sir, whatever chapter that you've done in a week, give the weekly test till January. Solve 10 to 15 model test papers before your examination. Okay, write in exam condition. What is the meaning of that? Your exam duration that 3 hours, sit for 3 hours and write in 3 hours only, not less, not more. Okay, 3 hours means 3 hours. Okay, and sit at one place, don't write 1.5 hour now, 1.5 hour in the evening. No, if you're starting right now, the time whatever it is, 3 hours from there, you have to go ahead and solve the entire mock paper. Evaluate and analyze. This I told you. Evaluate. Always remember, self-evaluation is very important. Okay, and analyze where you are weak and work on that. Now, what mistakes you can avoid as a student? Delaying preparation. Sir, I'll start from tomorrow. Start from next day. Next week. Sir, I'm swamped with some other work right now. I'll do the maths later. Don't do that. I know, I can understand you might have some other work right now, but dedicate some time to mathematics. There also. I know you can, if you want, you can do it. Half an hour, 1 hour, 45 minutes, but do not push it for next day. Do it today. Whatever you can do, whatever you can do, half an hour you can do now. Don't worry, do half an hour. Tomorrow you'll find time for doing 2 hours, 2.5 hours. But today you don't have time, do half an hour. But do not postpone it for next day. Okay. Chali. So delaying preparation is a very bad thing that you keep doing it. Okay, ignoring low weightage chapter. Since sir, I was stuck in, I was knowing that 60% of chapter is what the weightage is, what calculus. I got in that and I lost my time track. Don't do that. Follow the month-wise plan that I've given for you and stick to that. If you're following, you will save time. You'll be able to complete entire portions by January only. Okay, so don't forget about the chapters like probability, linear programming, or chapters like ITF. Reason being, sir, small chapters, small concepts will be coming, or maybe application of the application of the concept might come in different chapter. So don't miss out on that. Do not miss out on that. Even the low weighted chapter which is there, revise them as well. Solve questions on them as well. Okay. Getting lost in calculus, I talked about that. Not practicing previous year question. What happens is, bacha, you keep revising things, but you don't want to test yourself. You are scared, right? You might feel scared. So you don't want to go ahead and you don't have to find time to go ahead and solve the PYQs. But you must. Please solve the PYQs. Then only you can know whether the exam ready or not. So solve the PYQs again and again, sir. Keeping things for the last minute. Don't do that. Don't delay your preparation. Don't keep things for your last minute. Okay. Again, to boost your preparation, we are here with Success Blueprint Test Series. Make sure that you purchase it for a nominal price of $5.99. Total of 12 tests will be coming in here, starting from 15th of December. First test is live on 15th December. In that you have 4-part test, PCM in first test, PCM in again second test, like that until 4th test. From onwards, 5th test onwards, you'll have a full test, full subject, full syllabus test, subject-wise. 8 such tests will be there. You'll have what you get from this test series: question papers, PDF solutions, video solutions of the mock test papers, and also doubt clarification classes. Okay, a very new test series brought by our team for all of you at a very nominal price of $5.99. Make sure that you have this in your arsenal when you go for your preparation. Okay, so with this, bacha, I would like to conclude the session. I hope I did not take too much of your time. Please keep working hard. You have less time. Anything that you need from us, let us know in the comment section. I'm very sure that we can provide a solution for that. We can reach out to you. You can reach out to us. Okay, we are here for your benefit, and we are here to do whatever it takes to make sure that you are getting those good marks. Okay, so with this, I'm ending the session. Please keep working hard. Keep positivity around you. See you. Take care.